Hello guys, welcome to another new video. So in this video, we will be discussing a very important topic for class 10 chemistry, that is types of chemical reactions. Okay, so we're going to discuss types of chemical reactions. So what are the various types of chemical reactions that happen in the chemistry world? Okay, so there are a lot of chemical reactions that happen in our day-to-day life. For example, respiration. Okay, in respiration, what happens? Glucose is broken down to give carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Okay, so that is how we get energy after we eat our food. And also photosynthesis, which takes place in the leaf. So there are various examples in nature. Okay, but they all come under chemical reaction. Okay, so they come under one or the other type of chemical reaction that we will be studying in this entire unit. Okay, before we go into the types of chemical reaction, we need to understand what is chemical reaction. Okay, so without understanding what is chemical reaction, we cannot understand the types of chemical reaction, right? So we will first understand what is chemical reaction. So the first question we need to answer is, what is a chemical reaction? So whenever a chemical reaction is happening, you will be having two sides, okay, on the equation. Okay, one is the reactant side, another one is the product side. So one is the reactant side, another one is the product side. Okay, so let us assume that we have A plus B giving C plus B. So in reactants and products, there is some kind of breaking and formation of bonds happening. I'll explain you. Like this reactant A and B is combining to form two products C and D. Now what happens here? What actually happens here is breakage of bonds. Breakage of bonds. And in products, what happens is there is formation of new bonds. Formation of new bonds. So that is why we are able to get products. Okay, so in reactant side there is a breakage of bonds happening, and in the product side formation of new bonds is happening. So that is why this chemical reaction is happening. So let us take one example. Okay, let us take one simple example to understand this. We have silver nitrate plus sodium chloride gives silver chloride plus sodium nitrate. So we have silver nitrate reacting with sodium chloride to give silver chloride and sodium nitrate. So this is actually a reaction. Now you tell me which is the reactant and which is the product. So these two compounds, okay, that is the silver nitrate and sodium chloride forms the reactant. Okay, and the silver chloride and sodium nitrate forms the product. Now how this breakage and formation of new bonds happen? Like here this bond breaks between silver and nitrate, here between sodium and chloride. So now what happens? There is a rearrangement of atoms taking place. Okay, so what happens here is silver combines with chloride ion and sodium combines with the nitrate ion. So that is why we are getting silver chloride and sodium nitrate. So this is how the bonds are breaking and new bonds are forming in the product side. So whenever a chemical reaction is happening, not like, you have to understand this point, this is very important, no new atoms are formed, okay, nor destroyed. So this is very important. So this is law of conservation of mass. Okay, no new atoms are formed nor destroyed. So only there is rearrangement of happening here. Okay, there is no new atoms are formed or old atoms are getting destroyed.